Hi, I'm Wycliffe Barrett. This is Xplane Dedicated. Good afternoon YouTube. Hi, how are you? Xplane Dedicated. This is me, Wycliffe Barrett, and today what we're going to talk about, or what I'm going to show you, is how to do a cold and dark start in the Airbus A320 by Jardesign. A lot of people say that Airbus is really straightforward. Turn the knob, push the button, and the engine start. It is easy, not quite that easy. There is a process to go through, and I'm going to show you what to do in the next few minutes through the video. Well, here we are on the ground at Cardiff Airport in the A320 in a park configuration. You can see the covers and the pylons around there. So let's get rid of them. Click on our little menu here on the left hand side, which is very useful, very helpful. And first thing we need to do is get some ground power to the aircraft. So click on that. Call stairs and also the catering truck, and now ground power. You can hear the ground power truck starting, and we just wait for the light to come on that says external power available. We have that now. We just check the stairs and catering truck is coming, as you can see, and now we can start the APU. So, oh sorry, the batteries. Put the batteries on. Yeah, both batteries. See a number of lights come on, and you can see they're charging, or discharging should I say. Quick APU test. Yeah, that's working. Next thing is starting the APU, so turn the APU on to start. And we have a few moments here to wait, just to watch the APU come on. It's always good just to sit back, relax, zoom in, and check the APU comes on. Once the APU is started, we can then go into the next part of the process for starting the aircraft up. There we go, APU has come on. You can see how our displays have lit up. Can turn off the external power and get rid of the ground truck, or the ground cart should I say. Time to turn on some lights. It's always a good idea to turn on your lights beforehand, because you can forget them as you're moving along. Here we've got the map reading lights. They do work, as you can see them lighting up the bulkhead. Check that the power brake is in park. Electric pumps off. Electric pump light is off. Yes. There we go. Flaps to 0. And now we can switch the APU bleed on. There we are. APU bleed is on. At this time it would be a good idea to turn the air conditioning down, because if they're too high, we'll get complaints. There we go. Turn them down, otherwise you'll get the purse coming on saying it's too hot in the cabin. Now we have to align the ADRU, so turn that to STS and system to 1. There we go. Nav 1, just let it come on BAT, so on BAT will go off. We can turn the next ADRU.
The cockpit is too hot.
There you go, cockpit's still too hot. We'll have to turn it down a bit. So then we turn the second ADRU on. As soon as on BAT goes off, and the third one. Won't take long. It gets quicker as you turn them on. And you'll see STS enter PPSO, so then you press enter and it gets to TTN 2. Let's get rid of the catering truck and the stairs and close all the doors. Time to put on the external lights. So nav lights, position lights, taxiway lights, and the emergency lights. No smoking and seatbelt lights on. You'll notice the Gen 1 and Gen 2 lights are displaying a fault. That's perfectly accurate. And there we go, see the trucks moving out of position and all the lights are on the aircraft. Cabin pressure is auto, and now we do a engine 1 test and engine 2 test. Turn on the radios, you can see all the radios coming on there. And now turn on the 6 fuel pumps. Not forgetting, of course, in the Airbus, if a light is off, it means that it's on. So you just turn them off. You don't wait to see a light come on. Set Barrow to standard and adjust to the QNH 1011. Now it's normally at this point you would program the FMC, but we're not going to program that. So we're just going to go straight to engine start at the moment. So everything is good. Turn the ignition switch to start and lift engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
And now we need to wait for the PSI pressure to come up. As soon as you see that rising, there we are, it's beginning to rise now. And then we'll be able to see M1 coming up. EGT is rising quite rapidly and then steadies, and then M1 is going up. As you can see, once it gets to around about 20%, it'll stabilize. It will be good to start engine 1. There we go. Start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
And the same process there. See the EGT temperature coming up.
The cockpit is too hot.
Still hot in the cockpit. We'll turn the air conditioning down shortly. And you see the M1 percentage coming up. Starts coming up quite quickly, and once again it'll settle around about 20%, as you can see on engine 2. It's come on there, engine flex temp not set, but that's because we haven't programmed the FMC, so we don't need to worry about that. Flex temperature on the engines would be F50 in the FMC, but we're not programming because we're not going anywhere. Make sure we turn start to normal, and we'll just go outside and have a check, make sure the engines are running smoothly. And there we have it, one cold and dark engine start in the A320. Fairly straightforward in my view. There is a process, as I say, it takes a little getting used to, but it's easily done. All we have to do, program the FMC, and we're ready to go. So there you have it. That's how you start up the A320 from cold and dark. I hope you found the video useful. We're going to be doing something on the 737 in next week. So during the week I shall record the vlog cold and dark start for the 737-200 by FlyJ Sim. So that's the classic. A little bit more complex than the Airbus, but equally good fun and very satisfying once you've figured out how to do a cold and dark start. As always, my name is Wycliffe Barrett. This is Xplane Dedicated.